Angeles, Miss Wendy, and you're watching Jiggy Jag TV.
Really quick. You got a... Alright, we're back here on Access TV, continuing coverage of the Kansas State Fair. And go ahead and introduce yourself, my friend.
My name is Jimmy Anderson. I'm running for U.S. Congress in the 4th District, the seat that Todd Tehart's vacating.
Now, what do you think of some of the issues of the day? Where do you come down on some of them?
Well, I think all the topics are pretty hot, but I'm for life, liberty, the pursuit of happiness. I'm for free markets, education, tax reform. I'm for a good, strong energy policy, strong on agriculture, national defense, and border security. Health care seems to be the hot topic really today.
Yeah.
But I'm for a free market health care concept as well. Let people shop across borders for their health care. Give them a tax credit or a tax a refund so they can buy a premium until we can get the fair tax in, which I'm a proponent of.
Yeah, that was my next question. The fair tax. Are you
I am a fair tax
fan of that?
I am a fair tax consumption proponent. Yes, that's the only fair way, in my opinion, to tax people. Which, in my opinion, the system we have now doesn't tax fairly, and it's just become cumbersome and a burden to the American people.
Well, I talked on my radio show to a representative out of Missouri.
Yeah.
And he said they've already got the fair tax and they love it up there.
Well, it's a good concept. Everybody pays a tax when they buy a TV, a car, whatever it is. It's a consumption tax.
Yeah.
And if you're making $50,000, $60,000 a year, you keep that money.
Yeah.
That's your money in your pocket. If you decide to go out and buy something, you pay a tax on it.
Now, you seem to be the only guy running for office out here who's not a politician.
I am. I am the only one in District 4 who is not a politician at this time. That is correct. And one of our problems...
Why did you want to get into this?
Well, I am very concerned about our country and the direction of our country, and it's a good question. It's a great question. I believe it's my obligation and it's my duty.
That's cool.
As a citizen. I mean, if we want to keep the same old politics that we have now, send more politicians, lawyers, and lobbyists. I'm the only one who's not a politician, a lawyer, or a lobbyist, or someone trying to buy the election. I'm a citizen, small businessman, retired airline pilot, and that's how the Founding Fathers intended this to happen. They intended for citizens to go to Washington, do their job, and
not
go
some guy
home.
In a Brooks Brothers suit.
Exactly. Not some guy to be in a Senate for 30 or 40 years or whatever that might be.
Where do you come down on term limits?
I think we should have term limits. What they look like, I think, should be left up to the states. I'm for states' rights. You know, the federal Constitution and Article 10 says whatever's not delegated to the U.S. government remains in the states.
Well, that's cool.
And that's important. So let the states decide where their term limits should be. It should be up to the voters in that state. It's not up to the U.S. government.
Are you having fun out here at the fair?
having a blast. Are you kidding? I'm meeting so many people, and we're getting a lot of good interest, a lot of good traction, because people are concerned about their country, and they like the fact that I'm not a politician. I'm a citizen that's going to go to Washington, do his job, and go home.
Well, we have a little program on Access where I have a Democrat, a Republican, someone running for office, or someone in office, and a wild card, and I'd like to invite you on a future program if possible.
I'd love to come.
Nice.
I would.
Thank you. You are a Republican who said they would be on my show.
I will be there. I will be there.
Okay, well, let's go watch more here on Access TV.